Ooh, 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 my favorite part! Oh, it's those looking dudes. Oh, I thought it was a full vision, but it wasn't. Oh, this is a desert planet.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Reverend Malak. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
It looked like it was inside of some cave.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Alrighty then. Let's get out of here. I think I'm gonna bring... Who do I want to bring for this mission? Maybe I want to bring, obviously, Carth. I'll bring Juhani again.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today.
What in the
There
fuck?
is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
Oh. What do I get for my 100 credits?
The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
Fine.
I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Yes, Atlanti, go ahead. I do not want to be locked out of Carth's romance, so please give me that maple syrup. I'm looking for very specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
I'm looking for a star map. Very old, very
A
complex.
star map? That's old holotech, isn't it? Not much reason to outfit this dry rock with tech like that. You could ask around, but for something like that, you'll probably have to go digging. I wouldn't know where to begin. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Carth likes to be bathed in maple syrup? Shit, I'm gonna have to find some. Okay, be careful exiting the ship with him in tow on this planet. If you get a certain quest before this planet and haven't progressed in his romance with conversations enough, you'll be locked out. What do you mean by exiting the ship? Like, what I just did? And what quest is it? I'm scared now. Give me some background on Tatooine.
There isn't much to tell. It's a very old planet, well past its prime. Zerka Corporation is the only company with any interest in it. It's not a very pretty world, but there is opportunity here if you know where to look.
Talk to him as much as possible and yeah, like that. It's one of those quests where someone runs up to you when you exit the ship. Oh, okay. So as long as I don't go back onto the ship and exit again, it should be fine. Yes, Jesse. Yes, I heard part of a I heard that he doesn't know what happened to his son, and his wife is probably dead.
Very little. There are hints that it might once have been a lush world, but I can't picture it as anything but a desert. Native sentient species have no records going back that far. That was hundreds of years ago, maybe thousands. Of course, the native species are not very willing to tell anyone anything. They're barely more than animals.
What species do you mean?
The Sand People. They're vicious
Oh.
and attack outsiders on sight. More animal than anything, really. Maybe they know the history of Tatooine. Maybe they don't. Impossible to tell. They won't cooperate.
Have you had any trouble with sand people?
Not personally, but they've given Zerka Corporation a rough time. It's hard enough mining this rock without suffering random attacks. I think the company has even put a bounty on them, but I'm sure not going to try for it.
Where can I get information about jobs like that?
It depends on what level of risk you want to take. You could ask at the Zerka office if any bounties need collecting. That's in Central Anchorhead. While you're at the office, ask for a hunting license so you can sell trophies to Faza in his lodge, just north of them. I suppose you could also take up swoop racing.
Ugh.
Talk to the hut at the registration office by the track. That's in West Anchorhead. I can't say I know which of these jobs is the most dangerous. I stay away from all of them.
I forgot to upgrade my lightsaber. Now I'm afraid to go back onto the ship. I'll try and talk to Carth after I'm done with this conversation.
As you wish.
Which is right now.
If you need any...
Yes, what's on your mind?
What do you know about Revan and Malak?
To think that I once looked up to these two as the best that humanity had to offer. Now I'd like nothing more than to put a blaster to both their heads. Although I suppose that only Malak is left, isn't he? Turned on his own master. Not that Revan didn't have it coming. Typical for their kind, I guess.
You knew them personally?
No, not personally. They aided the Republic during the Mandalorian Wars. They were heroes. Without them, the Mandalorians would have finished us for certain. In the fleet, we didn't see much of the Jedi, and I only met Malak once, but I was impressed by him. I guess that just shows how much the dark side can change someone.
Do you know why they turned to the dark side?
Nobody does. When they left, after the Mandalorian Wars ended, they were Jedi. When they returned, they were something else.
How did they get away with all of this?
Well, when they returned from wherever they went, they had an entire fleet with them. Nobody knows where they got the ships. They had a lot of them. And as the years have passed, there always seems to be more and more, while our forces dwindle. Did they really get away with it, though? Revan was betrayed by Malak, and Malak hasn't won. In the end, the dark side won't help him.
It's a light party. Yeah, Jesse, go ahead. What do you know about the dark side?
I used to think that it was a fancy name for something that I see every day. Corruption is everywhere. People are greedy and stupid and do horrible things. I'm starting to think it's different for the Jedi, however. That there's this evil watching them, waiting for its chance. You have so much courage and strength in you, yet somehow I have no trouble imagining it differently, like the flip side of a coin. It's not just you, it's Bastila as well. She's so intense. And I don't pretend to know much about the Force, but I know evil.
Conversations 1 and 4 have to be done by the end of TARS. It's generic background about Carth. Conversations 4 to 8 by the first non-Tatooine star map. Conversations 8 to 12 by the second. Conversations 12, 16 by the third, and his companion quest before the Leviathan. Those are the romance convos you need to have for the progression to not be locked out. This is conversation 8. So I have a lot of talking to do. Companion quests can be done after the Leviathan. Xenu, hi! I did not hear 40 machines. 40 new machines? Or 40 machines total? Have they... I don't even think they've shown us 40 machines. Total. Okay. So, like, that probably includes the machines we know from before. Holy shit. 28. Really? That's a lot. But, yeah, that makes sense. I'm very excited. 3 weeks. That means it's not a Friday stream, but it will be. But they said not all are returning, which is cool. Okay, cool. Okay, so you need to come and go from the ship. You can switch him out after you exit the docking bay. Okay, that's what I was thinking, that if I need to go back onto the ship, I will choose someone else in my party to get off the ship and then switch while I'm here. Just have to remember to try and do that. Okay. I'm not falling to the dark side, Carth, and I won't.
No? I know how people change. I remember how Malik looked and acted before his return. I bet the old Malik discounted the possibility that he would ever fall as well. Well, neither you nor Bastila are fully trained on how to handle your power. I'm just concerned at what might come.
That's sweet. I didn't know you cared. That sounds sarcastic.
Oh, and that's not what I wouldn't want to see you hurt, either of you. I suppose finding the star maps is more important than your training and your safety. I just hope there isn't a price for you to pay.
Talk to me again.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Okay, is this conversation 9? Only works if you don't go to Korriban last. Well, that was the plan, to go to Korriban last. Tits. Okay.
Oh, it's nothing, sorry.
It doesn't seem like nothing.
I told you my wife died 4 years ago. I've just been trying to remember what she looked like. It shouldn't be so difficult. I can remember things about her, things she did, the way she smiled, what her hair smelled like. Our last fight, just not her face. I try and hold it in my head, but it's gone. I know, is that strange? Maybe I shouldn't be talking to you about this.
No, it's not strange, Carth. You remember the important things. He looks so sad.
But I should be able to remember her face. It's frustrating. I feel like I'm losing her. It must look really strange for me to be obsessing like this
No.
still. You must think I'm incredibly stupid.
No, but I doubt your wife would want you to do this to yourself.
Well, I suppose you're probably right, but I have to do it anyway. The only thing that's kept me going since she died has been the need to find Saul and kill him. It's better to think about that than anything else. If I can do that, then maybe I can let her go. Let it all go. If we encounter Saul, if we ever have the chance, promise me that I'll be the one to kill him. I have to settle this. I need to.
In the arms of a Jedi. If we get the opportunity, then I promise.
Thank you. I guess there's really nothing else to say.
Okay, so that was conversation 9.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Damn it.
You got it.
Shit dick.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to... I thank you for your concern, but I am still a bit shaken.
We are trying to romance Carth very, very seriously.
I have been thinking about myself, about Quatra, and about my fall to the dark side. I keep thinking that it was my anger that drove me that far, that nearly damned me. I look inside myself now and I can still see it. I still feel it.
Perhaps you just need more time.
More time would do me good. Time to distance myself from that anger. I think that is why the council agreed to send me with you. They think perhaps that in your company I will be able to free myself from it.
If I see you begin to slip back, I will intervene.
I thank you for your concern and your acceptance. I will strive to prove that I am worthy of your company and trust.
Okay, I'll save. Carth, please. When is there, like, at a certain conversation he gives me his companion quest? Computer spike. I need to sell all the old lightsabers I have. No, someone will run up to you after Convo 7 at port. At this port specifically.
Carth!
Is it this?
Onesi, is that you?
Jordo?
It is you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How have you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must have something to do with your pretty friend here, hey? How do you do, miss?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. Okay. Okay. Alt F4. No, RJ, stop it. I'm Alt F4ing. I saved. I should be able to get back on the Hawk, go to Korriban, and be okay, right? Right? Okay. The problem is that if you try talking to him without getting his quest done after the guy approaches you, every time you talk to him, he'll just mention that you need to do it. Okay, so it's like in Mass Effect 2, where once you queue up a companion quest, they don't stop talking about it until you do it. You don't have to go to Korriban until after the guy talks to you if you just want to do it. So I can... Well, regardless, I quit. And I'm going to load into Carth, please. Which means I'm not going to go loot. I'm going to get back on... You probably want to see this. You have a viral Tumblr post specifically about how you refuse to do anything that will keep Carth from talking to me. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna go back on the Ebon Hawk. You either avoid talking to Carth in the docking bay or do it and just leave Tatooine and then go to Korriban. Okay, so I've talked to Carth. We have our... We still have conversation 9, I guess. What's feedback? Oh. I'm going to... Where can I... Oh, here. Lightsaber. Equipped. Excuse me. What do I have? This one is Rubot. Yeah, so if you take him out there and the guy talks to you again, go to Korriban. If you don't want that, then avoid talking to Carth in the docking bays of any planet. I'm still confused. So if I should finish the conversation with the guy and then go to Korriban, or I should go to Korriban now? Can I talk to him on the ship, finish conversation, and then go to Korriban? But then can I still talk to Carth or no? Then Korriban, yes. Yes, after his companion quest, you can progress the romance again. Is his companion quest on Korriban? Is that why? Okay. So it's basically pick up the quest, do the quest, so that his romance can progress. Essentially. Look at all these lightsabers. I need to sell so many of these lightsabers. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Unless I can... Carth? I don't know what I'm doing here. Calo Nord's battle armor. Oh. Maybe I'll give that one to Carth. Whoa, so cool. It's okay. No, it's not your fault. You get paranoid, which is why you do Korriban third. You don't have to finish the planet when you go do it, but you gotta at least do the companion quest. Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Korriban, Manon. Okay. Alright, we will go... Wait, that's how I get out. No, that's not how I get out. How do I... This way. Okay. We'll do this again. I'll loot this. I'll take that. I'll see if he wants to talk to me. Oh. I guess this is conversation 10?
You mean if I kill him?
Yes, what happens afterwards?
Well, I never thought about it. I suppose I always assumed that I would be dead once Saul was.
What kind of risks do you plan on taking?
Understand that whenever I envisioned taking on Saul in the past, it was always as the captain of my own ship, or alone. In those cases, I would risk everything. But I'm not in the same situation now. I wouldn't risk hurting you or the others.
I would certainly hope not.
You don't think I would throw away everything we're doing here, do you?
I don't know. What wouldn't you stop at to kill Saul?
I would like to think that I wouldn't put you in danger, that I wouldn't forget that there's more behind Saul that needs to be stopped. If I saw Saul, however, I had the chance, I don't know what I'd do. I really don't. I mean, his death has been my entire focus for so long.
I think that's what I'm about to do. I'm just going to enter and exit the ship, save so that it doesn't, like, push him on me. But if it seems like this guy is, like, further onto the docking bay. I need your help, Carth. There's more to Saul. There's more than Saul to fight.
I know. I'll see this through. I promise you that, no matter what. As for what comes afterward, well, let's wait until I know that I'm around to see it.
What are you implying there, Carthy?
Yes, what's on your mind? You got it.
Save. Can I go around the ship this way? Sneaky, sneaky. We're not really gonna do a lot on Tatooine. That was Convo 10. Okay, great. Whoops. Add. Okay. 11?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh! What? You've been watching me very closely as of late. Why is that?
Oh, well, I hadn't thought you'd notice.
Well, I did.
Well, I've just been admiring you. Not anything like that, though. No, I've been watching you in action, your skills. You have a natural talent that is incredible. Not that all I do is watch you or anything. I didn't mean anything by it.
Okay, after 12, that's as far as you have to progress. Then you do not have to do... Then you do not have to go to Korriban until after this planet, since there is no further dialogue till the story progresses more. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back on the ship. And, try and queue number 12 so that I don't have to go to Korriban. It's alright. I don't mind if you watch me.
Why didn't you tell me that sooner? You would have saved me a lot of trouble. I will say one thing, however. We've come a long way with your help. Whether it's the Force or fate or just dumb luck. I'm glad you're here. We probably would never have made it this far without you. I should have said this long before instead of doubting you, but I hope you can forgive me.
You already apologized once, Carth.
And you accepted it, but that doesn't mean I'm forgiven. I'd like to be.
All right, you're off the hook. You're forgiven.
Thank you. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Entering and exiting the ship is what we were doing. Yes, I am doing Coder today. I decided that Friday... I really want to get through this game because I like it and I want to finish it before Forbidden West. We've been trying to progress our romance with Carth. We went to Manon, got recruited into some like shadowy assassin organization, and then we investigated a murder, found the guy guilty because we found a recording of what he did, and then we left. That's basically it. For 2.5 hours, that's all we've done.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Okay, you look like you want to say something.
Well, you can tell, can't you?
I can. Do you need to talk?
I do. It's serious, though. I need your attention. Is this a good time?
Yes.
All right. I'm concerned about you. I've been keeping these thoughts to myself mostly, but I think it's time I say something.
What's this about?
It's about you. I'm worried about what might happen to you. You have a lot of courage, and the fact that you've remained strong is amazing. But there's even greater danger ahead. I think you might be setting yourself up for a fall. Maybe at the urging of the Jedi, I don't know. But you're definitely going to become a target. If I'm gonna find some purpose beyond taking revenge on Saul, then it's gonna have to be in protecting you. I don't know why, but I think some terrible fate is waiting for you. I think the Jedi Council knows it too, and I don't want that to come to pass.
And just how are you supposed to protect me? No. Do you think the Jedi have thrown me to the wolves?
Don't chalk it up to my paranoia just yet. Something isn't right. No, I blamed it on you before, but I think the Jedi didn't tell us everything. If I'm gonna live past Saul, I need you to as well. Let me protect you. From yourself, from the Sith. You have to let me try.
Why are you doing this?
Because I never got the chance to save my wife and son. Because I didn't stop Saul when I had the chance. Because I finally have the chance to do it right. You are an extraordinary woman. You make me think that maybe I might have some purpose beyond revenge. I don't know whether it means anything to you, but it does to me. I'm glad to hear that. I'll do my best.
Okay, we're caught up. We got him. We got him, boys. Joe, we did it. We got him.
Carth! Carth Onesi, is that you?
Jordo?
It is you, isn't it? I knew it when I laid eyes on you. You old space dog. How have you been? I thought for sure you'd be fighting on some ship out there.
I was. I crashed.
That's pretty rich. I can't imagine what it would take to keep you on the ground. Must have something to do with your pretty friend here, hey? How do you do, miss?
You're a friend of Carth's, I take it?
Sure am. We joined the militia together back on Telos. That was a lot of years ago, of course.
So what are you doing here, Jordo? Last time I saw you was on, well, Telos, actually.
Yeah, it's a shame about home. Telos still hasn't recovered. The family and I moved on, and I'm working for Zerka now. I didn't see you after... what I mean is, my condolences on your wife. I heard what happened. At least your boy made it through all right.
My boy? You mean Dustle?
Yes, of course. I saw him at my last stop on Korriban, though he didn't recognize me. You didn't know he was there?
No. Jordo, Dustle's been missing since the attack on Telos. Are you absolutely certain it was him?
Yeah, I'd recognize Dustle anywhere. Positive. He's joined the Sith, Carth.
What do you mean he's joined the Sith?
There's an academy for the Sith on Korriban.
Oh,
He's
no!
a student there. I saw him suited up in their outfit and everything. Sorry, I thought you knew.
No, I didn't. Well, thanks for telling me, Jordo.
Sure, no problem. Good to see you again, Carth. Hope everything works out with Dustle.
Dustle is alive. We have to go to the Korriban Academy and find him.
We'll go as soon as possible.
Thank you. I just have to see him. I have to know what happened to him. All this time I thought he was... I mean, he must be a man by now.
Wait, how old? How old are you, Carth? If your son is a man. Okay. Should I... Carth is 39? Holy tits. And how old is my Roberta? Okay, so I have Carth. I have a maple syrup question, but also don't answer if it's a spoiler. So I don't really know what to call my character. Like in Dragon Age, you have your Warden, you have Hawk, you have Inquisitor. In Mass Effect, you have your Shepherd or your Rider. In Fallout, you have your sole survivor. But, like, is there a name for Roberta? Is it a spoiler if you tell me that is what I'm asking? Okay. Nobody say anything else. The time for maple syrup is over. Juhani, get off my ass. Okay. Carth, please. Should I don't need to go to Korriban. I can do Tatooine and then I can go to Korriban, right? That's a maple syrup. You can answer that one. Carth, I know you really want to protect me. I'm assuming this guy's a merchant. Oh, hello there, Captain. Let's see. Yes, here it is. Looks like this shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. What are you talking about? This is Docking Bay 32, isn't it? Yes, it is. And that's what I have here on the requisition form. Everything seems to be in order. Is Gizka are your problem now? Whatever you put on my ship, I want it off now. No, excuse me. Did you say Gizka? It says right here on the manifest that you ordered a crate of Gizka to be delivered to Docking Bay 32. That's right here. Now, all I need is your thumbprint for the... Wait a second, where did the datapad go? Sigh, nothing is ever organized around here. At any rate, the Gizka are yours. One of the loaders said the crate split open once you put it in your hold. Some of the critters may have gone loose. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. Excuse me? Who's that? Turn it, you Gundafaska. Customers are talking. That's better. Hello, customer. Buy from Mick Tuna Juice and save your credits. Yes, save, because you never know when situations turn around. Look at Zerka. We here. Well, things are not well on Outpost Kashyyyk. We're sure you know. I do know. Let me see what you have for sale. Okay, I'm gonna sell... Jesus, I have a lot of stuff. Like, do I need a Manon's visitor guide? No, it's just clogging up my inventory. It's not worth anything. Where are the lightsabers? This item is worth more than... Will they only give me... What? Will they only give me a maximum of 250 credits? Not until the game is over. Maybe you'll become champion of Kirkwall? Maybe. Selling all these lightsabers. Why can't I sell? Yeah, I want to sell it. Whatever. I have so many things. What's the buy list? It just gives you a warning if you sell something really expensive just in case you misclicked. Okay. Well, there are my lightsabers. What's this? This is a highly pungent mixture of local plants and fungus. Banthas apparently find it irresistible, though it's doubtful any intelligent species would willingly call it food. Gizka poison. Any Gizka ingesting one of these toxic pellets will die within a few seconds. It will also cause the creature to attack all other Gizka in the area. Oh, I'm buying this. $350? I'll buy whatever that is. Okay. Oh yeah, I think you finished Kashyyyk last time. Yes, I did. Being in a big Star Wars mood with these first coders and a new series. Just had a lit episode. Oh, nice. Okay, let's figure out these Gizka first. Oh, there. The Gizka looks at you curiously. Oh, they're so cute. Are they friends? Pet it. You scratch the little critter behind its nub that passes for ears and it coos enthusiastically in response. Play a game. You play a game of peekaboo with the little creature, hiding your face behind your hands and starting it each time you appear. What a fun! Okay, I thought they were gonna be ugly fuckers. They can stay. They can stay.
What do you need?
Do you want to talk?
Talk about what? The only thing I want to do right now is find Dustil. If he's alive, there's just nothing else I want to think about. I'll understand if we can't look for him right now, but if we could, it would be a huge load off my mind.
Okay. I want to finish. I want to do this planet. I want to do this planet. And we will find this star map. Okay, that makes sense. What is that thing? Okay. Hunting Lodge, Zerka office, swoop registration, cantina, droid shop, the Dune Sea. Okay. I am... Why would anyone put that on my ship, also? Oh, I've won Carth's full trust. That's great. Kandaros can suck my whole butt. Okay, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do on this planet. This is the hunting lodge. Kudos. I don't really want to, like, go on a hunt for trophies and stuff. That's not a thing. Sandcrawler mechanic. What's in here? Zerka office. Just gonna steal that. You'll be hearing about this, you Zerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village? What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. It's capitalism. Again?
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
Participants? No, anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message. Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Of course. Zerka Corporation records are available at our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours,
no,
please.
RJ.
For your needs here, we maintain a fully stocked storehouse. Speak with Greta Holda about any purchases. I'm sorry, but day-to-day operations of Zerka Corporation outposts are fully regionalized. I have no information on Kashyyyk.
Which is very convenient if one branch is charged with misconduct.
I'm sorry. I'll have to direct you to our representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
May I ask how your operations here on Tatooine are doing?
Certainly. Please pose your questions to the representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours, please.
Wow, why the secrets?
I suppose you're right. It's not like you can't tell the state of things just by looking around. Mining operations here have not been a success. The ore is substandard, and there's less of it than surveys indicated. With the Sand People raids on top of it all, it's no wonder this planet has been abandoned before.
Hi, Camino. What makes the ore substandard?
No one knows. There are odd energy fluctuations on this planet, but they defy analysis or explanation. But the effect is obvious. Ore taken from Tatooine is useless for construction. It degrades incredibly fast. Word is getting out about it, too. We're running out of buyers. Zerka Corporation is not doing well here.
Does that mean you have plans to pull out?
The company would be foolish to stay. It will be costly, but in the end, leaving will be cheaper than staying. I imagine all the heavy equipment will be abandoned. It's not worth shipping out things like sandcrawlers. Maybe the Jawas will find a use for them when we're gone. That's a laugh.
What do you mean the planet was abandoned before?
We can't ignore evidence that Anchorhead was settled more than once before, and abandoned each time. There's probably a century between each attempt, just long enough for records about why it failed to disappear. The Jawas scavenge ancient tech all the time. It's a remote world. Who knows what's here? Very well. As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
Is there no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sandcrawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
I mean, that seems like not a cool thing to do. You landed on their planet and are destroying their planet's resources, so obviously they're gonna fight back.
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good. Then you are free to leave the city just like everyone else. Zerka Corporation will welcome your eventual change of mind. Please, feel free to enjoy the door behind you.
The subtitle said, feel free to not leave the city, but she didn't say that. So I guess I need to agree to do it, and then maybe not do it? I don't really want to do that, though. Don't you believe a word of what Zerka Corp said in there? There was always a peaceful solution to conflict. They are just lazy. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Zerka miners have been attacked by Sand People, so their company, Zerka Corporation, wants them all killed. They didn't ask you to do it? The Sand People aren't animals. I've watched them. They are intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop the attacks. I know it. But no one will try, of course. You can't even leave the city without Zerka approval, and they want the Sand People dead. Why would you know any better? Perhaps I'm no expert on diplomatic situations, but I know when there is a lack of due care for the environment and the residents of it. What would you have done? To the Sand People, it must have seemed like an invasion. There were no negotiations for territory or resources. I don't think the killing has been justified, but as a conversationist, I'm hoping someone at least tries to talk this out. What would you suggest then? Communication. If we could just speak to them, but they don't talk. At least not in any language an average translator can understand. There was even a Jedi here a few years ago that couldn't seem to get through to them. I think that ended in blood too. I'm not saying it would be easy, but someone has to try. Maybe with a real translation droid, not these old protocol scrap heaps walking around. Who would have a capable droid? They are pretty rare even on well-stocked worlds, but I'm sure I heard something about an unusual droid at the shop here on Tatooine. I'm sure I heard Yukalaka say that it could speak a Sand People dialect, though he'd say rust is gold to make a sail. With that droid, maybe you could talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe with desert robes as a disguise, someone could get into their enclave. Is this the droid everyone loves? You watched the book of Boba Fett. I guess we aren't going to escape from the city. Sonic, wait, wrong game. We literally just got here. We spent most of our time in the dock going in and out of the ship to cue Carth conversation. Where would that enclave you mentioned be? What? It's no secret where they are. The attacks get worse the further southwest in the Dune Sea you go. The people die on both sides. Where would you get robes to match theirs? I suppose you could take them off the warrior raiders in the Dune Sea, but there's no way I'd survive anything like that. Plus, you would have to explain why you killed their warriors if you're trying to make peace. I suppose there is no other way. I'll look into it. Sure, that's what Zerka corporations keep saying, and then they just start shooting again. The fighting won't stop until they are all dead. Or until Zerka leave. The one is as likely as the other, the way things are going. Bah, what do I know? I mean, I'm all for trying to broker peace. Okay, where is the shop? Swoop registration, cantina, droid shop, and that's the Dune Sea. Okay, we're not going to go to swoop registration. Oh, this is a Jawa? He's so cute. Okay, this way. Swoop registration. Oh no!
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Oh no. Come on. Why can't I do cool things like that with my hands? He's throwing his lightsaber. That's not cool. Only I'm allowed to do that. Only I'm allowed to do that. Using the trick of upgrading during battle to save my health. You stop playing Pokemon to watch intergalactic nerds battle with shiny sticks. How is Pokemon? Yeah, full health. Juhani, what are you doing? Can you please do something?
Your wish?
Down you go!
What?
Got him. More lightsabers to sell. A data pad. I heard it's similar to Breath of the Wild. Is that true? That's not a thing. That's a Jawa. The droid shop is over here? No, that's the cantina. Where's the droid shop? Over there. Over here? No. Over here. Wow. Hello, Philifly? Welcome. This is my first time playing. I love how lightsabers are supposed to be super dangerous and difficult to use and only Jedi can use them, but this game, you just sell 100 of them to... Exactly. I've been selling... I mean, I sold like 4 to the last merchant that I went to. Alright. This is him, isn't it? I've seen pictures of him. What is this? A customer I don't recognize? Perhaps you bring off-world money to Yukalaka? Money is my own business. What do you have available in your shop? You are lucky to have come at this time. I have one droid ready to go. I just took possession of it. It's a fine protocol translator. I think it's been modified. It claims to understand the Sand People dialect. Also has some armor mounts. Combat ready, perhaps? I'm looking for exotics, something called a star map. I deal mostly in swoop parts and droid maintenance. Maybe I heard a Jawa mutter something about old things? But I could have misheard. They cover very large areas when they scavenge, but aren't doing much right now. Oh, what did I ask? No, they keep assembled or working units to sell themselves, so they mostly bring in parts. There's one occasional antique, old blasters and the like. Tatooine has buried secrets. Let me ask you a few questions about HK 47. Of course, let me say that every function I've tested has performed perfectly. Those that I could find, anyway. You don't seem to know much about it. The unit has been a little uncooperative. They get that way when they go too long without a memory wipe.
Sounds like you've got a faulty droid on your hands.
You can leave it alone if you find its mannerisms amusing. It might be a little eccentric, but it's stable. Let's talk price. It's a very solid machine, in good shape. I can't let it go for less than 5,000 credits. Could I convince you to lower the price a bit? 4,000, not a credit less. I still, perhaps I can convince you to go lower? Lower? How low are you expecting me to go? These are difficult times. The debt the droid covered was a large one. Come on now, think of the advertising you'll get from me. I believe you actually would tell people of my business. Alright, but this is the last offer. 2,500 credits. Okay. You will? I mean, of course you will. Let me just withdraw those credits. Hey, you weren't lying. Well, thank you very much. Just go on over and talk to it. I'll deactivate the restraining bolt when you take possession. It's a good purchase, especially if it actually speaks the Sand People dialect like it said. Of course, I don't think it was telling me everything. Not many droids are programmed to lie, though. What do you have in stock besides droids? Not much, and I expect I'll be getting less stock from Zerka. I hear they have trouble with the Kashyyyk operation. Ha 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 ha. Okay, bodily. Slow your roll. Fuck. That took a lot of my money. Okay, we're gonna sell some clothing. We're gonna sell a military suit. We're gonna sell 2 heavy combat suits. Oh, I'm gonna give Carth Calo Nord's battle armor, I think. I think he'll look sexy in it. I'll sell 2 of these. I'll sell 1 of these. Oh, the Baka blade I have. I have a lot of crystals. I have Chundar's bowcaster. God, I have so many guns. Wow, that one was expensive. I have a lot of random shit. Okay, I think I just made my money back, which is good. Carth, I'm gonna give you Calo Nord's battle armor. Oh, baby, you look good.
What?
Ah. I wouldn't know anything about that. Nope. What? Carth looking sexy? Are you really the hero or are you an intergalactic arms dealer? That's a good question, Shield Maiden. Oh, all the pistols to wave around when I'm angry? Yeah, Carth does that a lot.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Oh my god. Travel with me for now.
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Hey! How are you? Is it Ares? I've never said your name out loud before, so... Okay, sorry, Juhani. We're bringing the combat droid that I have to level up 1,000,000 times. Ares, okay, great.
Acknowledgement!
I love him! Okay. Level up. This is gonna take a while. Oh, does he not have, like, powers? Oh, he has feats. Okay. Let's give him... toughness? This is actually, not so bad. I thought this would take longer. What's this one? Level 13. Well, now he's level 13. Droid upgrade class 3. Okay, leveled up. Okay, I like him. I like him a lot. Oh, he's tall. He's a tall one. Okay, and like, I'm not gonna be able to go outside the city without... Oh, this one has a name. You there, of your kind, can you help Isis of Jawa? There are troubles from the ghosts among the sands. Could you be clear? I'm having trouble understanding you.
Statement. It is doubtful he can be clearer. Their language is difficult even for droids. He is using a trade language to try and help.
The trouble is yours, not of Jawa. We must use the language of trade because you listen complicated to what we say simply. Why wouldn't I understand your true language? That is not a problem for Jawa to have for you. You have the ears that do not listen. What is it you want, Jawa? Isis I am, leader of the tribe that is mine. You are the same in kind, a leader that stands before your tribe?
Leader of our tribe? That's a new one.
There are troubles that we have. The giants made of sand. They are horned ghosts that take us away. Can you help me out here, HK?
Translation. 98% probability that members of the Miniature Organics tribe are being held by Sand People
Miniature
Master.
Organics.
Doubtless he wishes assistance.
What about the other 2%?
Translation.
Why does he keep spinning around? Is this Fallout?
Simply looking for trouble and needs to be blasted. That may be wishful thinking on my part, Master.
So Isis, what do you want me to do? There's been no help given by asking the great group that digs with machines. Now Isis asks you. I ask that you find us and then bring away from the people of sand. Then we will offer a trade with you. Long have we scavenged among you and those that came before. We have things you would like for this service. Tell me about where your people are. Maybe I'll help. People of the sand in the sand. There is a place in the far south where they live. The approach holds great fighting. Bring the tribe in to out, and there will be payment in trade and thanks. A few more questions? Isis answers questions hoping you will free the tribe that he holds. Why have they taken your people? We find things and they use them. Jawa's slave serving. They lead with the whip and gaffy. Oh no. With the group that digs, we trade and are free. With the people of sand, we serve and die. We prefer you. I'll check it out when I leave the city. Isis hopes you have the luck you need. Okay. So I think I have to agree to... I must have to agree to go after the sand people in order to leave, unless... You're calling all children miniature organics now. Okay, can I go out? Hello?
No one leaves Anchorhead without proper authorization.
Where do I get authorization?
Only one place, and it means dangerous work. Go to the Zerka office for a hunting license. They sell them for Faz's Lodge. Hurry it up, will you? Zerka Corporation does not want the complications or expense that come with people wandering the dunes. It's too dangerous. Running this installation is difficult enough without fools wandering around getting themselves... You know, I agree with you, but Zerka Corporation just doesn't want the headache. Besides, I couldn't let you pass if I wanted to. The gate lock needs to be swiped with your authorization. Sorry.
Sorry.
See the Zerka office for authorization.
God damn it. She wins. She was like, I'll see you later when you change your mind. I didn't change my mind, though, just for the record. let the record show that I didn't actually change my mind. I'm being forced to do this.
Greetings again from the as the Sand People are becoming. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. If you agree to do this. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Zerka Corporation is allowing you to enter the Dune Sea on the condition that you stop the Sand People raids, bringing them the Chieftain's gaffy stick as proof. An alien conservationist has suggested there may be a better way to stop the conflict if a sophisticated translation droid could take on the task. Okay, I have the sophisticated translation droid. So let's try. This way. So he said something about robes, and I don't remember where he said I could find them.
No one leaves. Well, let's see it. All right, I'll just scan that and you're off. I'll keep it on file, too. You'll need it.
Thanks. Thank you so much for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'm hoping to get the channel to 500 subs by the end of 2022, and your support would be so helpful. And just a reminder, if you want to watch me live on Twitch, I stream Sundays, Wednesdays, and every other Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/OhthatNatalie. Thanks so much. Bye.